Hi everyone, welcome to today's workout. So I have some weights handy. You don't have to use weights, but I definitely recommend it. All right, let's just get started with some gentle exercises just to get warmed up, and then we'll get into it a little bit more. Let's bring the arms up overhead, deep breath in, and breathing out. One more deep breath in, and breathing out. Let's just bring one arm up, one arm down, and we're just going to switch. So when you're doing this one, you're trying to stretch back as much as you can. So feeling that stretch. Let's do one more on each side. Excellent. Let's have our arms down at the side. We're just going to bring the arms up gently and back down. So we're just going to do some of these exercises and then we'll add some weights into it just to give the body a little bit more of a workout. Strength training is super important to get stronger. Let's just do one more. Excellent. Let's bring the arms forward and down. So always going slowly. It's more beneficial to go slowly than it is to go fast. Last one, bring those arms down. Let's just rotate the wrists. And let's just bring the arms forward, stretching out that upper back. Taking a deep breath in and breathing out. Good. Let's just bring one arm up. We're just going to reach that arm over and bring that arm down. Other side. And back down. Let's do one more on each side. Excellent. Let's bring the shoulders back. Good. Let's bring one foot up. And then the other side. So when you bring that foot up, I want you to try and get your leg as straight as you can. Not everybody can do that, but try to bring that foot up as much as you can. And if anything causes pain at any point, make sure you stop and don't go as far as what you were going. You don't want any pain. Everything you're doing today should feel good. Let's do one more on each side. Excellent. All right, let's bring one foot up. We're just going to rotate that ankle and the other direction. And let's switch to the other side. And the other direction. All right, let's bring our arms up. We're going to bring them down in this position. We're going to bring those elbows and the hands together. So together and back. Now, if you want at this point, you can really try to use the resistance. So you're pulling and you're pressing back, or I should say pressing and pulling back. So think of there being resistance here. So you're flexing those biceps. Biceps are here. So flex and back. Let's do two more. Excellent. Now drop the hands in front and we're going to row. So same thing here. Think of there being a heavy cable here. You're pressing something heavy away from you and you're pulling. So really press and pull. You can really make the workout as hard as you want to. It depends on how you're using your arms and what kind of resistance you're thinking is actually there. So press and pull. And if that's too hard for you, then you just move your arms back and forth. So press and pull. Let's do two more. Press. Excellent. Okay, one arm up and we're doing the same thing here. So really pull that down, squeeze those biceps and press up. So pull down. So you should be able to feel a huge difference here when you're really concentrating on tightening that bicep muscle. So pull and then press that big heavy box up and press. Let's do three more. Pull. Last one, really concentrate on that bicep and press. Excellent, relax that arm, bring the other arm up, pull down and press. So your biceps here should be hard. You should be really feeling that in your biceps. Let's do three more. Excellent. Okay, hands at the shoulders. Now we're working on our triceps. So when you're doing this one, I want you to really concentrate on the back of your arm here. A lot of people don't do these correctly and you're not getting the benefit if you're not doing it right. So when you press that hand back, at this point, when your arm is straight, you are really squeezing. So right now I'm tightening that muscle. So let's do that. So bring the arm back, really tighten that muscle. You should really feel that in the back of your arm, okay? That is what you want to be feeling. You want to be feeling a tightening of the arms, so squeeze as much as you can. Hands at the shoulders, squeeze. So we're pausing briefly when the hands are back. Squeeze. 3. Squeeze, that's 4. We're doing 10 of this one. 5. Squeeze. 6. 7. 8. Squeeze. Last one, and 10. Good. Let's bring we're gonna face forward, which you all are already. Let's bring the arms forward, and we're gonna pick up that pace a little bit. So this is more for cardio, okay? So when we're trying to strengthen, we're going slowly. When we're doing cardio, trying to get that heart rate up, then we're moving a little bit faster. So feet are flat on the floor, feet are shoulder width apart. We're gonna start with reaching the arms overhead and across. So up and up. Okay, one more on each side, then we're punching across. So punch, punch, punch. So use your judgment here. If you have lower back issues and you don't want to twist too much, then just go forward instead, okay? One more on each side. Good, now let's bring the feet into it. So we're just gonna march gently. Now let's bring our arms into it as well. So just bringing the arms forward. So what pace you go here is up to you. If I'm going too slow, then pick it up, or vice versa. Okay, let's bring both arms forward and do a heel tap. So for this one, it is best if you're sitting closer to the edge of your chair. I know not everybody can do that. If you're in a wheelchair, it's much more challenging. So do what you can here. But if you're able to, then just go a little bit forward in your chair so you have more range of motion. Let's press that forward. So here I want you to find the pace that works for you. We're trying to get that heart rate up a little bit, getting in some cardio. Good, let's bring the arms overhead. Taking a deep breath in and breathing out. Deep breath in and breathing out. Let's bring the arms forward again. Big smile on your face. Okay, let's go back to a march. And we're gonna do a little bit of a run here. So ready and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax those arms. We're gonna bring one foot out and then the other side. So do what you can here in terms of how much you can bring your leg out. If you have armrests, it's a little bit harder. If you're in a wheelchair, it's also harder. So do what you can. Now, if you want to bring your arms into it, you can bring one arm out. So follow the same foot. Let's just do a couple more. Last one on each side. Back to a march. So let's pick that up a bit. Really making your arms work as well. Okay, let's do our run again. Ready? And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Foot forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. And you can bring the arms into it again. You should be good and warmed up by now. Okay, back to a straight march. So we will do a bit of cross-country skiing here. So I want you to think of your arms just going like this, and your feet are kind of following, okay? If that's too hard, then just move one foot at a time. This can be challenging. You're also working your abs here because you're having to hold yourself up. This one's quite tough. Okay, let's stop that one. Let's have our hands on the side of the chair. We're just gonna bring our feet out and in. Now, if you want, you can bring your hands into it. This one is quite tough. Again, we're working our abs here. Keep your abs tight. So abs are tight, hands are out. If this is too challenging, do one foot at a time. Okay, keep those feet down. Excellent. All right, let's bring one knee up and then the other side. So just raising a knee. This is 4. Let's do one more on each side. Excellent. All right, I think our legs need a bit of a break. Let's go back to upper body. So if you can, if you have weights, grab some weights. By all means, as I said, you don't have to. So hands are here at the side. Bring the arms up. We're working our shoulders here and down. 2, 3. Keep going. 'So when you bring your arms up, you only want to go to about chin to eye height, okay? You're not going up as high as you can. Let's do 2 more. And always control the weight when it's coming down. Let's go up in front and down. Taking a deep breath in. So control it on the way down. Myself included, we often tend to go too fast when we're bringing the weight down. Control that weight. Okay, your arms and your muscles are working just as hard on that when the weight is coming down as they are when it's going up. Let's do 2 more. All right, let's continue with the shoulders. Hands are here, we're pressing the arms overhead and back to the shoulders. So if you can't do any of the exercises because of different injuries, then just modify the exercise and do what you can. So if you can't go all the way up here, just go as high as you can. But if it causes pain, then I don't want you to do it. I want you to find an exercise that does not cause pain. Let's do 3 more. Excellent. Okay, let's press ahead and back to the shoulders. So press, press. 5 more. 2 and 1. Keep those arms there. So depending on what weight you have here, you might need to put the weight down. We're just going to bring those arms up and down, tire out those arms a little bit more. Excellent. Now let's bring the weights together, or your hands together. Let's bring the weights back. I want you to stretch them back and forward. So I just have little 1-pound weights here. So you don't need anything heavy, but it's up to you if you want to increase that weight to make it more challenging. Main thing is here, make sure that your form is correct. You're not compromising form at all. You want to make sure that you're safe. Let's do 2 more. Excellent. All right, for the next one, if you can sit on the edge of your chair, we're gonna lean forward. So leaning forward, bringing that weight up, squeezing your upper back, so squeeze. Concentrate on squeezing an orange or water bottle in between your shoulder blades and down. This would be a time to pick up a heavier weight if you have it. All right, and let's go. 1, 2, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Squeeze. 5, 6, 7, 8, squeeze, and 10. Now we're going to do another one for the back. This time I want you to bring your arms wide. So it's like your elbows are being brought up to the ceiling and down. So this one you would need a lighter weight than the last exercise. So going up and down, up. 4, 5, So again, squeezing those shoulder blades together. 6. I'm leaning forward slightly. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Let's go to biceps. Again, this is a good one to be using heavy weights. Let's bring the arms to the shoulders, squeezing those biceps. So squeeze. So here, if you have it, use a 5-pound weight minimum probably. For most of you, you could likely, I'm sure you could all use 5-pound weights, okay? We often think we're weaker than we are, but our arms are very strong. So up and down, squeeze. So you're concentrating here on the biceps, squeeze. 4. So you're not bringing the hand all the way to the shoulder, just to a comfortable position close to the shoulder. Squeeze. And 1 more. All right, let's bring those arms in front again. So if you had that heavier weight, grab the lighter weight. Okay, arms in front and going up and down. All right, let's crisscross, so arms going back and forth. Going at whatever pace works for you. Sometimes people find these exercises too fast when we're doing the ones with the light weights, so find what is comfortable for you. Okay, let's press the arms overhead, going back and up. It's 5. 5 more. Last one. Good. Bringing the hands together, elbows are coming down together and going up. So you're only going halfway down, pressing back up. 3 more. Good. Weight at the shoulder, and we're just pressing back. Here again, we're working our triceps. So if you can lean forward slightly, press and squeeze. Straighten that arm out and really squeeze that tricep, okay? Ready? Leaning forward just slightly, pressing back. 2, hold. So we're holding for a second. 3, hold. Squeeze. Squeeze. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 5 more. Triceps is a hard spot for most of us. Tough to get rid of those bat wings, especially as we get older. I'm noticing a big difference in the last 10 years. Okay, excellent. All right, let's bring the hands at our side. We're gonna press that weight out and back in. So press, press. Now, a lot of people are afraid to do weights because you're afraid of getting bulky. It all depends on how you are genetically predispositioned, because for some people you'll get big biceps, other people will have skinny arms, and that's just the way we're built, okay? So getting strong is a good thing. It keeps your bones stronger. There's so many benefits to lifting weights. All right, let's bring our hands up to the side again like we did before. So bringing the arms down and together. Squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2 more. Excellent. All right, let's put those weights down. We're going to do some sit to stand. So if you can't stand, if you're in a wheelchair and you're not able to stand, I just want you to bring your feet up, or you can bring 1 foot up at a time. Okay, for those of you who can stand, if you're using a walker, or if you are able to stand yet you're in a wheelchair, I would really try and do these, okay? It's good for our legs overall. So feet can be wide, pressing your weight into your heels. So standing up and sitting back down. All right, it's as simple as that. 2. I know it's not always simple for everybody. I shouldn't use those words. It is, even if you do 1 or 2, that is great, okay? You're just building on that strength. 6, 7. So keeping those knees wide, okay? So it's not hard on your knees. And last one. Excellent. Okay, back down again. So let's bring our arms out to the side. We're gonna do little circles. So just tiny circles, keeping the arm straight. Your wrists are also straight. You're not just moving your hands. Your whole arm is moving. So little circles first. Now, if you wanna make it harder, you can just try and go faster. Now let's make the circles a little bit bigger. Trying to keep those arms up. Don't allow your arms to fall down. So keeping them up. Let's go in the other direction. And then going smaller. All right, let's bring the hands a little bit forward. Now turn the palms back. So you're pressing back to the wall behind you and forward. Press, press. 4, 5, 6, press. 8, 9, and 10. Good, bringing the arms in front again, pulling back and really pressing. Pull and press, really pull. It's like you've got that heavy cable in front. It's 8, we've got 2 more. Excellent. Okay, let's do a little bit of ab work. So we are going to sit forward on the chair if you can, leaning back into the chair. You're gonna bring one foot up and back down. Other side and back down. So you can have your hands on the side of your chair. So keeping the abs strong here. Think of your abs doing the work here. Tighten those abs. One more on each side. Good. All right, let's do one that's working our core. We are having one arm up, one arm down. Now, when this arm is up, you're bringing the opposite leg up, okay? Now we're switching. So again, think of your core here, trying to keep everything strong. Your back is off the backrest. Make sure you're using your core here. Challenge your muscles. So if you've been doing my classes, you've probably done the Superman with me. This is similar, but we're seated, obviously. Keep going. So do as many as you can. Let's do 2 more on each side. 1. Good. Okay, let's have our hands behind our head if you can. We're just gonna go to that knee. So just go to whatever is comfortable for you in terms of how far you go to the knee. So you're just twisting slowly. So breathing out as you bring that knee up. Let's do 3 more on each side. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. All right, let's do another set of sit to stands. Feet are wide, weight goes into the heels. If you can't, as I said, bring your feet up instead. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good. Okay, let's bring one foot up. I want you to tighten the muscles in that leg, so squeeze and down. Other side, squeeze and down. Trying to get that leg as straight as you can. Really tighten the muscle here and down. Let's do 2 more on each side. And last one on each side. All right, let's do a calf raise, lifting those heels up and down. Up and So it's really strong. It's really important to have strong calves as well for walking. If you can, if you're able to, it's ideal to do these standing and then using all of your body weight holding onto the back of the chair. But this works as well. Okay, this time let's just raise the toes, just working on that flexibility in our ankles. Let's just do 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Taking a deep breath in and breathing out. All right, onto our stretching. We're just gonna bring one arm overhead, reaching as high as you can to the ceiling, feeling that through your arm. I find this half hour goes by so quickly. All right, let's bring the arm over, feeling it all the way down our side. And bringing that arm back down, bringing the other arm up, reaching as high as you can to the ceiling. And leaning over. Excellent. Bring the hands in front, stretching so you're pressing the hands forward, feeling that in your upper back. And then bringing the hands behind and pressing back so you feel that in your chest. Let's push the hands out to the walls, feeling that in your arms. Now just pointing the fingers down to the floor, feeling that in your forearms. Bringing the fingers back out. Now let's bring the hands in front and again, press forward. Let's bring one arm overhead. Drop the hand behind as if you're patting yourself on the back. Press that elbow back or the arm back. You should feel a nice stretch right here. And switching to the other side, arm goes up, drop the hand behind, pressing that arm back. Excellent. I'm just going to turn my chair a little bit for the leg stretches. We're going to bring one leg up. We're going to flex that foot so toes are pointed towards you. Taking a deep breath in and breathing out. Pointing the toes away from you. And then rotating that ankle. And the other direction. Other side. So flexing the foot, toes are pointed towards you. Feeling a good stretch in the back of your leg and your calf. Pointing the toes away. And let's rotate that ankle. And the other direction. Okay, now if you're able, really try and do the stretch if you're able to move to the end of your chair. And bring one foot forward. We are going to just hinge at the hips and we're going to lean forward. This is a really good stretch for the leg, for stretching all around the knee. So out on the edge of your chair, leaning forward. My shoes are squeaky, so leaning forward. You can put your weight on the other leg if you wish. So you should feel a really nice stretch here. Taking a deep breath in and breathing out. Okay, let's switch to the other side. As I said before, if you can, try and do this stretch when you're watching TV or something in the evening. It's a great stretch for around your leg or for through your leg. So not reaching for the toes here, you're just hinging at the hips and leaning forward. And bringing that ankle up onto the opposite knee. Again, hinging at the hips. You'll feel this in your hips and in your, this is also a really good stretch for your lower back. So just leaning forward and holding. You can just look down at the floor or in front. Taking a deep breath in and breathing out. And let's switch to the other side. Again, another deep breath in and breathing out. And coming out of that stretch, let's just do some of our neck stretches and then we're almost done. So dropping the ear down to the shoulder for a nice neck stretch. So not leaning, it is just your head that is dropping down, okay? So dropping that ear down to the shoulder, closing your eyes if you wish, taking a deep breath in and breathing out. So feeling a nice stretch down the side of your neck here. Rotating the head forward so your chin is towards your chest, looking down at the floor and feeling the stretch in the back of your neck. And then going to the other side, so ear to the shoulder. And then looking in front again, this time just turn to the right as if you're looking in your blind spot as you're driving and hold. And coming in front, switching to the other side. And coming in front again, taking a deep breath in, bring the arms overhead. And breathing out. Last one, deep breath in. And breathing out. And that is it. You're done. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you next time. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.